Mama, it's been a while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please.
There we go. Good morning.
Good morning, Miggy Miggies.
Hey, and then real quick, Mark has already checked in with us. Mark, how you doing this morning? Hope it's going well. I'm going to turn my volume up a little bit. There we go. All right. Nice. All righty. So, yes, I am not outside today because outside is already 95 degrees. And there is nowhere to smoke a cigar that is not super hot out there. So I was like, nope, I'm staying in the room. Forget this. I'm going to let the worst part of the day die down. Then I'm going to go out there and get more stuff did. It's a slow Wednesday anyways. How's your day going so far? How's your morning treating you?
The same. It's hot, so I'm staying inside. How hot has it been there so far? Like, have you been keeping track of how hot it's been during the days?
Yeah, it hits about 110 to 114 is about that normal spot.
Oh my God.
I think, gosh, like around midnight, it starts to drop to 95, 90.
Okay.
So the street's just packed. It's just packed as soon as it gets to about there. But then whenever I'm out there, it's pretty much packed. Even yesterday, it was really full. Monday was probably the slowest. That's a Monday, anywhere on Monday it should be a little slower. But man, it was brutal. The heat is just crazy. I mean, the hottest temperature ever right now over in Death Valley, apparently at that 130.
Man, actually, funny thing is I did some work in Furnace Creek years and years and years ago. I worked for a security company and I had to go watch a car that wasn't released yet by GMC. Like they were doing it on the terrains and everything like that, like testing it.
Nice.
And at 3 a.m, it was 120 something degrees. It's the middle of the night. But anyway, we heard about that yesterday, and my boyfriend had just pointed out, he goes, it was hotter there way in the early 1900s. And I Googled it, and in 1908 or 1918 or something like that, it was 134 degrees. But now, because this one's come out, they want to debate whether or not the original one in the early 1900s was even accurate. Supposedly there were other higher temperatures around the world. I was like, yeah, you guys need to figure out what you're going to do. I don't truly believe that it was the hottest day 100%.
I don't want to believe that at all, because that means it's super hot, and that means it's going to get hotter probably for a little while. That's just terrible.
Maybe. I hope not. Jeez Louise.
No, I don't like that at all. Real quick, John, smoking a Nat Sherman Timeless. Yep, they're going to be missed. That's a good cigar. I've never been the biggest Nat Sherman fan, but that company will no longer be around, which I think we talked about this a couple shows back. But Nat Sherman will not be sticking around for a whole lot longer.
And, why are they closing down? I don't think I've even had one of those yet. I don't think I have anyway.
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
I don't think I have.
But I think it's just a little. It's a mix between everything that's been going on and something that happened to them with the FDA in the beginning. Their parent company basically said they're fine with the FDA regulations, and a lot of people got mad about that for a little while and kind of a little boycott for a couple months, if not just a couple weeks, even just some temper in the pot kind of thing, or whatever it's called. But a mix between that right before all this started and with all the FDA regulations, it just does not help out very much. So I think that's just kind of big blows, couldn't handle them. and that really sucks.
Aw, that
And
does suck.
Jeff is also not smoking, but it's smoky up here with all the fires and trace. Yeah, be careful, brother. Yeah, I can. Excuse me.
That time of year for fires.
Yeah, that's California. It's either really nice or it's on fire and hot. So
Yeah.
in between. Really good morning. How you doing? And then just real quick, Tom and Hack, just want to say good morning too. I want to make sure everyone's comments got out there, and just catching up still with them. John says that it should be blazing in OKC right now. It's 75. Oh my goodness, that's
Oh, you poor darling.
that is just. Ooh, I don't know how you live through that. That's way too hot.
I know.
Yeah, no, it's been in the 90s since like I want to say 6:30 ish, and it's gonna be 100 by 9 o'clock. So I'm like, I don't even want to be out there right now. I'm just gonna let it happen. Whatever out there can be out there right now. Here's been crazy enough as it is, just hotel wise.
What was that?
Oh, they're working outside. Yeah, can you hear that?
I heard something vaguely. I only have one headphone in my good ear, so I don't know what plugging the second one in might do for me.
Yeah. But no, yeah, it's just some maintenance outside doing their thing.
Tell them shut the fuck up. People are working. Jesus.
Well, yesterday I was coming back from over at the D watching the Dodger game. I told you about that. Yeah, watching the Dodgers play, and then I was gonna stay for the Golden Knights guys, but I totally bailed. I was like, nah, I want to get some rest. And I come back, and there is the fire department and police department at the elevator, and it's locked down, and I couldn't go up the stairs to get to my room. I had to go around the other way, and I was like, what is going on here? When I finally get up there, I see like what I thought was arguing between the police and this group of people, and I was like, oh man, something happened. Elevator crushed somebody, and now they're gonna be all mad about it. No, I guess they got stuck in the elevator. They were not arguing. They were just like, that loud talk, like a little hysteria after you get through something. Like, oh, you can't control the volume of your voice a little bit. I think that's what they were going through. Gosh, yeah, and they locked down the elevator now, so there's no elevator here. But I wasn't using it anyways. I'm up one floor, so I'm like, if I do this, I can count myself as not lazy right now. I'm using the stairs anyway. It was just crazy to see like a dozen police, a dozen fire department, just like top and bottom of that one tiny ass little elevator. But no one was hurt. It's totally fine.
You're like, damn it, my night's ruined. Nothing good happened.
No.
No smashy.
No, I'm glad it wasn't, because then I probably wouldn't have got back to my room anytime soon. Oh my goodness, that would have sucked. David, how you doing? How's it going? John, wherever Joe is, it's always hot. It's like it's always sunny in Philadelphia, but with Joe, it's always hot when Joe's around. Jim says 116 when he left work yesterday. That is terrible. No, thank you for that. I cannot wait. I miss the cold now. I've never been more ready for cold again. Summer, totally fine. Last summer was mellow compared to what's going on now. It's ridiculous.
I know, and you're indoors this summer. The hell?
I know, it's great. It's wonderful to be indoors, but then like California's been having the rolling blackouts, which is just crazy.
Oh, they stopped that now. I guess they weren't. I guess it was. I guess in a way unjust for them to do that. So Newsom's like, I'm gonna investigate and find out how you guys were able to predict these rolling blackouts and you guys plan this. And it's like, duh, isn't that what's supposed to happen? But
if they have to shut it down for some, like, oh, because it's gonna be too dangerous. Well, then yeah, they kind of have to plan it out.
Yeah. Well, they're saying it's people are using more energy when it's hotter, which, yeah, our ACs have to work harder to keep it cooler in our house because it's so freaking hot outside. Ours flickered like 3 different times, and it wasn't like a quick flicker. It was like everything shut off for like 3 seconds and then like turned back on, and then like a long period of time would pass, and then it would like go off again and then come back on. I'm like, oh my god, are you shitting me right now? Please, California, don't do this. This place sucks. Please stop.
Ugh. Yeah, no, it's ugh. I mean, I guess it could be worse, but still, that's just annoying. Ridiculous. And then if you have no idea what's gonna happen and just gonna do it as it feels, that's just ugh.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of people here in town because we live in Bakersfield, we have valley fever and all that. A lot of people have like upper respiratory and breathing problems, and it's like it was like 100. Supposedly it was 109 here the other day. My car said like 113, but it's that hot, and they're shutting the power off for large amounts of people throughout town. It's like there's a lot of people who are on like CPAP machines and ventilators and oxygen tanks, just because our air quality sucks, and people just naturally have their own set of problems, and to shut off people's power like that, like holy hell, man, that's horrible. What about houses that have like newborn babies in it and it's hot and you shut their power off? That baby can't sit in that heat. Mom's gonna have to drive around town in her car because guess what? Nothing's open to go sit in.
Yeah, and I want to say they are trying to open up, or they did open up a couple of those what the heck do they call them?
The cooling centers.
Yeah, but they're like 1/3 capacity, so they don't have enough room for anybody, and it's just it's a really shitty situation right now. It really is. But Tom says, Girls, Gore, and Gin Aliens show on Thursday. Yes, sir. I love that series too. I want to talk about it on the show, but I'll ask you real quick. Did you like the new stuff that was coming out? Prometheus and the other one, I forget what it's called.
The little spin-off type ones for the Aliens movies.
Yeah.
I did like Prometheus. I can't even actually remember what the other one was. Wasn't there like 2 or 3 of them?
There was supposed to be a third one, but they scrapped it because the other 2 didn't do well. But it was Prometheus, and then
I can't remember the other one.
It's gonna bug me. We'll figure that out. Keep going.
I really do like the Alien. I like Alien and like Aliens versus Predator. Like, I actually watched the new Predators movie not that long ago, and it was okay.
I like Predator anything, so like I like the movie, but yeah, it was okay compared to some of the other ones. Like
yeah, for sure. I was just kind of like, I guess it's something new to watch, I guess.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go, oh my god, I must have this for my collection.
Yeah, so I can wait for it to be free on TV or something, or like, it's on Netflix now, why not?
Yeah.
Joe, what are you smoking?
I was gonna smoke this the other day. This is that Blue Mountain cigar,
Nice.
coffee flavored one. I don't know if you guys see this. I don't want my ash to go everywhere.
Nice.
But yeah, I was gonna smoke this the other day, and then some stuff happened. I'm like, oh shit, I'm glad I didn't like this yet.
No, it's good stuff. I just wish we had more in town. I don't think we sell them at Cigars anymore. I will have to check. I'll make sure.
These are really good. I really like these. Like, what was it? The archetype that I had a couple days ago, the pupil.
Yes.
That one, I liked it, but it was a little. It took a couple of drags for it to kind of mellow out,
and
it seemed like the flavors kind of changed a little bit as I was smoking. Is that weird? I don't know. Maybe it's my allergies. No, but it was kind of like.
Yes.
Huh? They are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, man, I hope this isn't my allergies or something like that, because as I was going along, it started tasting slightly different. I was like, ooh, okay. It's like a little, I don't want to say like spicy, but it was like something. I don't even know how to describe it. But anyway, I thought that one was okay. I really like this one so far. Like, I really like this one. I like this one, actually. I hate to see more than La Diva right now, because like even like when I was going to light it, I had it on my lips. Like it tastes exactly what it's been tasting like. It's consistent in its flavor the entire time.
Okay.
So, and it's not harsh. I like it a lot. So, yummy.
Nice. No, I'm glad you like that one, because we can get more of those somewhere. It's just we don't have them in town right this second. That's the only
Uh,
difference. But I'm sure we can find more of them, no problem. And yeah, that
yeah.
subscription is definitely a good thing to have. And Peter and Anthony, yes, both of them checking in. Thanks, guys.
Hey
Good to see you
guys.
this morning. Um, Jeff says he loved Prometheus, and so did Tom. And the second, or the other one, I don't know if the order. I think it's Prometheus, then this, but Covenant was the other one. Yeah,
No,
okay,
I don't think
yeah,
I've seen that.
it was good. It was pretty good. Um, but yeah, it's and they have the third one planned still. It looks like, which I'm actually glad because hearing more about him, Tom, I enjoyed the backstory, and I like the Alien movies, so I'd go watch another one. As long as they
Yeah.
do a good job. They got Fassbender in there, I think, so can't go wrong.
Yeah. And Hubert Kid. I do like the Alien movies. I haven't seen them in like I want to say a couple years. I haven't seen any of the Alien movies.
Oh heck yeah, I'm going to get me a Coney Island hot dog and cheese fries at like 3 a.m. today, and I'm gonna watch it because I can't.
Nice.
Yeah, seriously, like everything is still open out there right now as far as like restaurants that are 24 hours. The only difference is
Really?
a couple of them have restricted their hours, like some of the diners.
Hmm.
So they sit down, and I mean the restaurants that are on Fremont, like standing on their own or part of a group of restaurants, they always close down around 2 or right after 2 o'clock in the morning anyway. So they've been kind of keeping their hours as best they can. And since they're all fairly like, hey, come in, grab your food, and get out of here, kind of thing. Not in a good way, but they want to keep it going.
Get your shit and go.
Basically, yeah. I don't think they've felt it too badly, which I'm glad to hear. Um, but the only thing that sucks is like the fancier steak places. Some of the restaurants have been closed down. Like they had a sushi place in Golden Nugget, and it is closed. And I'm like, I want sushi. It's the only place
That
to get any around here.
that sounds good as sushi.
It
Still want
does.
China buffet, man. Still want China buffet. We have no China buffets open.
None here either. Although I could get Chinese food till like I think 4 a.m. or something. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hey Martin, how you doing? Good morning. And then it's Tom says I watched all the Alien movies like 2 months ago. Nice. I gotta catch up. I gotta rewatch. I do that with the Predator movies too often. Like I watch one out of order, and then I gotta watch all the other ones in order to catch up with what I just watched.
Gotta make it right. You gotta make it right.
I guess. Oh yeah, so weird. Joe,
That's
what's
how I
the
am with reading books. I can't read a book out of order. But it will drive me nuts.
That's yeah, I totally get that. But most of the books I read aren't serious. It's like a one and done kind of thing. I like Steinbeck a lot, and it's like he's got a lot of books, sure, but they're not like you don't have to read them in order most of the time. Because I don't think any of them really. Yeah, they're all their
Okay.
own standalone stories. But man, I would be weirded out if I like started in the middle of a series or something. As far as definitely a book, that would be no way I could do that.
Uh,
Yeah, that would throw me off too much. Like, well, I got to read this part to get to this part. No,
I don't
not
understand what's happening here.
pretty much. Hey Cam, how you doing? And John says the best steakhouse in town is your own patio. Nice, yeah, that's true right
Right.
now. And they just don't cook them how I want them cooked anyway. Whenever I make a steak, especially when I'm barbecuing, you get that sear, and then sometimes like I'll throw it in the oven, keep it warm. I just throw it right on top of my cabbage, so all the juices soak down in the cabbage, and it makes it way
Nice.
better. But unfortunately, there is no patio for Miguel right now. There is no chance to barbecue. I was
Aw.
close to grabbing one of those smokeless grills for the room. I was like, well, I can't get meat anywhere. Like, what am I gonna do with this? This is
Yeah,
just
Foreman grill.
yeah. Like, I'm just gonna have it to sit there and not make any food. I couldn't make grilled cheeses. That was about it.
Grilled
Um,
cheeses are bomb. Grilled peanut butter and jelly. Ooh.
a what?
A grilled peanut butter and jelly. When you cook in restaurants, sometimes you're allowed during your breaks to like make shit for yourself to eat. And it's really cool because you have a whole restaurant at your disposal to make what you want. And I would always just stick to plain old grilled peanut butter and jellies. You just make peanut butter and jelly sandwich and you grill it like you would a grilled cheese.
Okay. Okay. Well, I always. Oh, okay. So I do kind of similar. I'll toast bread,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll only toast one side and then I'll peanut butter and jelly it, so there's a little crunchy there.
Yeah. But you
Yeah,
put the butter on this one so it gets it all like
little.
buttery and crispy goldy and peanut butter melts in it. It's delicious.
All right. Now I get where your head's at. Now I kind of understand. Mine has been expanded. That sounds excellent. Real quick, Earl, Randy, Todd, Richard, and Loops Four. If I pronounce your name wrong, help me out, brother. They're all watching on Facebook. I can see you guys on here, but you're not commenting. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to comment, guys. You need to, but I just want to make sure I tell you guys to have a good morning. Yeah. If you're still watching, I really appreciate you guys on. And I'm already, yeah, you already have someone on your camp. John says grilled peanut butter and jelly is awesome.
I love that.
I have what's going to be weirder for a lot of folks out there, but it's peanut butter and jelly tortilla. You just
That
heat
is
it
not
up.
weird.
Yeah, heat it up.
Yeah, you got to toast
smear
that tortilla first.
it, smear it so it gets melty, and then I usually turn the pan off where I'm cooking the tortillas, and I leave the little, like the thinnest burrito you ever seen, basically, of just peanut butter and jelly in this thing, so it gets real warm on the inside. And oh my god, it's good. It's
Hell
better than
yeah.
the peanut butter and jelly sandwich itself to me, but that's just me because I grew up on those all the time, and it's something we never wanted to make for ourselves. So like when you really want it, you're gonna have Frankie and Jessica ask you to make them one too. That was like it's when we were kids. Or like if one of them's making it, you have to get in there real quick to make them make it for you too.
Well, because everything tastes better when someone else makes it. So
See, exactly, and that's like that number one dish of just like it's better if they do it.
yeah. I like the
Do
way
you
you do it better.
Yeah, that's why. Well, I try to tell them that, and then it never works. But
Mm.
John, you're making me hungry. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's breakfast time soon. If I keep this conversation going, I'm gonna have to eat. And then do. Alex, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Ooh. But other than that, hey, are we gonna be seeing anything tonight?
Yes, because we are out of rolling blackouts now. The other night, because I didn't want something to happen in the middle of the interview and like my power goes out and I'm sitting in the dark
Yeah.
and like, oh, let's continue the show here. Like I didn't want to do that and have that person's time possibly cut short because of something stupid. And I have a lot of fish in my house, so I was like, I can't I'd like do water changes on tanks to keep them like with oxygen in their water or they'll die.
Yeah.
Or the heaters go out and they go into shock.
How long do you even have before something like that really affects them? You don't have that long, right?
You have a little while, not too long. I mean, because it's already hot. I don't know, because the inside of the house is cold. I've never had this happen before, so I'm just freaked out. Like my boyfriend is the fish master, so like, but he wasn't here, so I was just like, oh my god, these fish are gonna die. I know I'd have to get like some kind of like air bubbling in the water somehow, and they all have heaters on them. So if it's cold in the house, I know the temperature will drop in the tank if the heater goes off, and that could put them into shock and make them sick and they die.
Yeah.
And we've got like puffer fish and like all kinds of like little tiny sharks and all kinds of different fish throughout the house. And it's like, that's a lot of money in fish if they all die.
Oh no. Although it could be a delicious soup. I don't know.
Maybe. Not the puffer though.
Yeah, you can eat puffer still. You just gotta chop them up properly. You gotta watch John Wick.
That's right. I gotta Google it or watch John Wick to see how they like properly cut the fish so I don't die.
Just copy movies and you'll survive. You'll be totally fine.
Yeah. Fine.
Real quick, Anthony says, "Are these recipes influenced by the munchies?" Absolutely not. Peanut butter and jelly tortillas is influenced by not having bread sometimes, but we always had tortillas. So
hell yeah, tortillas are good for everything.
They really
or just
do. Yeah.
Toast them with just butter on them. You toast them and then you just put some butter on them and you roll them up and you just eat it. Bam.
I can't do that because of my dad. He always, like, whenever we have dessert or something, like growing up, he'd get one of the, this is what we had when I was a kid. So I never eat that. I'm like, well, I'm not having that as a kid. Forget you, old man.
What? You could put cinnamon and sugar in with the butter and it's real good. Or you can slice them up and fry them and put cinnamon and sugar on them. And then fruit salsa. Bam.
The least I can do is gotta be peanut butter and jelly for tortilla, because he just made it sound like, oh, this is a struggle right here. Oh, this is my tortilla. Like, grandma made you fresh tortillas like every day. Calm down, old man.
These are Winco. Relax. Just came
Yeah.
from a factory 3 weeks ago.
What do you call it? Yeah. But which is sad, because not only do I know how to make tortillas, my mom, my dad, I believe Frankie and Jessica both do, but now the younger ones know how to make it too, and we still don't make our own.
Really?
Like, I think at least 7 out of 10 of the people in our family know how to make tortillas. 7 out of 11, excuse me. There's 11 of us.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
But nobody makes them. Like, none of us, we're too lazy.
Because it's a bunch of bullshit to make tortillas when you can just pull one out of the damn pack. I have all this shit for tortillas, and I don't make. I have the press and all that other crap. I don't fuck with that shit.
Way better.
They are.
Oh my god. Excuse me. Gosh dang it. Martin, I like it on a flour tortilla, but with crunchy peanut. That's a good call.
Ooh.
A little extra texture. I agree with that. And hood snacks. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh my god.
Hood snacks.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. You guys cannot get it back to my sister, or she'll probably get very mad. We used to have Wonder Bread in the house all the time for some reason. Like this, my mom always bought that. I think it was just cheap. And she'd get one piece of Wonder Bread, an entire like snack pack of hot Cheetos, just dump it in and crush it till it was a ball, and that's what she would eat. That was her like snack for the day or her lunch, because she never ate that much. She was always tiny. You've seen Jessica. She's not. She's tiny.
She's one of those. Like, I could just eat all this trash in like the weirdest way ever, and I'm just gonna stay skinny as shit, and it's fine.
And she just smashed the shit out and eat it. And I'm like, okay, it looks tasty. Sure, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my regular sandwich now.
Well, the bread is kind of a plain taste, so it's a flavor absorber, and it also holds all the Cheetos together, so you don't have to keep reaching your hand in the back. I don't know. I'm trying to help a girl out.
Oh my god.
There's chopsticks now. I see people using chopsticks now, so they don't have to touch the Cheetos.
That's actually not a bad idea. I hate Cheeto fingers. That's the worst.
I like Cheeto fingers. Good.
I don't like to do that. I had a bad habit growing up of biting my nails. I'm like, no, anything to avoid that. Get away from me, just in case.
My grandma tried dipping because I used to bite mine down to where like they would bleed when I was little, like really bad anxiety and shit. And my grandma's like, you don't stop doing that, I'm gonna dip your fingers in jalapeno juice and see how you like that. Because my grandmother like ate jalapenos every day. She ate like green peppers with cheese and crackers together, like everything. And so she caught me and she dipped my fingers in jalapeno juice, which burned the shit out of my fingers because they were like all open and shit because I had such bad anxiety. And then like it burned. And so like my instant reaction was to put my fingers in my mouth. And then my mom and my grandma are like, oh, because they're like, holy shit, we just dumped her fingers in jalapeno and she just crammed her whole hand in her mouth with the juice. And I was like, oh man. And then my mom goes, it figures.
Oh my god.
So then I was like, I really like jalapenos.
I'm on your team. I love jalapenos. I love jalapeno juice. That would not stop me from doing anything. I'm sorry. That's going to add to the problem. Yeah. John says low carb tortillas are just as good, not going to lie. I actually was doing the keto thing when we started the whole weight loss stuff. And yeah, once you throw some other stuff in the tortilla, it tastes just as good. So I was happy with that. I had chorizo and eggs with just those tortillas because it's like 4 net carbs of tortilla, so I could have like 2 with every meal. It's like, okay, wow. It helps. It was still a tortilla. Like it had the texture and the flavor was pretty much on point. Just don't eat it by itself kind of thing, and you'll be fine.
Was it one of those coconut ones or what? The coconut flour ones or?
I don't think so.
Have you tried the coconut flour yet?
I did the almond flour.
I haven't tried that one. That one's expensive.
Not Food Co. Gosh dang, Winco. It was like $2 for a pound or something. It wasn't bad.
Oh, you went to the bulk, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, since everything kind of like went to shit and like, remember when everything started and like going to Winco, like they were out of everything, even the dry goods, couldn't find shit. I was like,
That
really? Who
was
fucking bought fava beans? Like dried fava beans? Who eats those?
like, I did. I literally like grabbed all the dry beans I could find and rice for the family, just because like every meal, it's not always just like steamed rice and beans, but like we make different stuff with that.
Oh,
Like
hell
with big
yeah.
pieces. So I was like, I cleaned up for a little while, like not not a crazy amount, but at the same time, there's 6 little kids and they all eat a lot now. So
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
every time I buy groceries for them, it felt like we were hoarding, especially in those lines. I was like, I feel bad, but it's not just for me. I swear to God, I'm not just eating for one person. This is a lot of little kids that need food in them. Like their milk
Yeah.
alone is crazy. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, like one morning of cereal is like half a gallon gone right there or more. One round of sandwiches for a lunch, it's like a loaf of bread gone. So it just
Yeah, and they were rationing stuff like you could only get like 2 loaves of bread during this trip or one thing of milk or and it yeah, it's like what about people like that at home that like they have more people to feed? Like it's not like it's just me and my boyfriend and his friend that lives with us. Like you've got like a whole bunch of little ones at home that can't really I mean, they can and can't fend for themselves, you know? So the
yeah,
shit.
yeah. If I left them in the house by themselves for like a week, I'm pretty sure they'd still be alive. They'd be fine.
Oh, absolutely.
They
May
have
not be in a
literally.
whole piece, but you know, they'll still be alive.
It's true. All right, we are over our half hour,
Oh,
young lady. And real quick though, the last comment in the area here, it says Arizona has been 39 days of 110 degrees weather.
oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I do not miss Arizona. Bullhead City was horrible. That
That,
Laughlin area. Ugh.
gosh dang. Oh, Alex, yeah, I'm praying for you guys that there's some rain or some break in that weather because that's too much.
They get monsoons there. Well, in
Oh,
parts of Arizona. I don't know about all Arizona.
well, I think to get rid of 110-degree weather. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
get a monsoon somewhere. Safely get a monsoon somewhere.
Very cool. All right, guys, we're gonna chime out for today. Joe, can you give us some times for today, though?
Oh yeah, Any Last Words is going to be on at 8 p.m. California time. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch Live.
Twitch TV, nice. I like it.
Yeesh.
I loves it. All right, and okay. Last documentary. Leaving kids home alone for a week. What do you call it? Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Ah,
All right, guys. Yeah, we are out of here. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, Joe, for tuning in with me this morning. Appreciate it.
thanks for having me on again.
And for sure, I will talk to you tomorrow at the very least Thursday. Got
For
the,
show. You
got
got to. You have no
to-
choice. It's Thursday.
I know I don't have a choice anymore. Gosh. All right. Talk to you later.
Bye, Niggies.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.